Greetings from Motorindia and then welcome to Motorindia's YouTube channel. Our guest for today is Mr. Sivakumar V. He is the President, Strategy and Sales for MG Group. Mr. Sivakumar, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mr. Murli. Thanks for visiting us.
Thank you so much for your time. First of all, congratulations on launching the two product Starz in two different colors and in two different colors. What I wanted to know is the key driver, why factor for designing Starz?
Thanks, Mr. Murli. MG always has been on the pioneering front on the intercity travel. Okay, the journey started with our glider range of coaches, which was put into the market about 8 years back. And the gliders have become a name to reckon with on the intercity travel segment. Sleepers, seater sleepers and seaters. So it has got an extremely good acceptance on the Indian roads. And I'm happy to state that the glider range on all of the OEM chassis platforms today is the preferred travel option for most of the intercity segment travelers. So we have been thinking as to, okay, the market typically has been used to glider for the last 8 years. So why don't we upgrade? In fact, in July last year, we launched the Tigra super premium coaches, the first of its kind in the market, and a super premium coach. And then the customers were wanting something in between, something better than a glider and something not so expensive as a super premium Tigra. So that resulted in our coming out with Starz. The Starz combines all the comfort, safety, and all the compliance aspects and superior operating economics. What glider gave, you will get it in Starz. Okay. Basically, we try to improve and elevate the overall design aspects on a glider. Okay. We brought in element of more sophistication on the fascia, better kind of the headlamps, and better kind of also something unique which we did was free airflow duct, which has been designed on top of the roof. Okay. So that the drivers always felt that they are not being taken care well because being a front engine platform, better air circulation, etc. So with this air vent on the roof with filters, filtering mechanism and control mechanism for the blowers, so that there will be sufficient airflow for the drivers. So that is one important feature which we have brought in. Then the interior aesthetics, as you can see, we have made a lot of improvements to give better headroom for the passengers, more comfort for the passengers, while retaining all of the aspects of a glider which gave passengers ultimate comfort. So even the styling we have improved, the color theme and interiors, okay, we have brought in much more elegance here. So the Starz stands out as a one notch above a glider. So that the customer has an option of going in for a glider and then the next step is Starz and then the super premium coach, which is a Tigra.
So the bouquet has expanded.
Exactly.
You spoke about the technology, the comfort, and safety, of course, is always there. So can you explain the safety aspects and the technology behind, which also gives the customer, the end user, the comfort by traveling with the bus?
Yeah. See, what we have always done is we never have compromised on the regulatory requirements as stipulated by the government, whether it's a rollover, whether it's a frontal collision requirements, then the dimensional requirements internally, and all of the AIS 153, the current norms, all of the provisions which are required as per the AIS 153, we have brought it in to the minutest levels and absolutely compliant. So I can say with pride that every coach we build complies with the current regulatory requirements as stipulated by the government. And that gives absolute safety. Then the fire protection devices which we have installed in each of the coaches. In the case of a sleeper coach, fire detection suppression system, then fire alarm and protection system. In the case of seater coaches, all of that we comply as per the regulatory requirements. And also structurally, the best part about our coaches, the rollover compliance, it's completely kind of validated by the test agencies, and also we have reinforced the frontal areas, at the same time creating adequate crumple zones so that in case of an accident, Okay, the body crumples and does not impact on the passenger sitting inside or the driver.
Okay, okay.
So and every material we use again complies with the regulatory requirements, whether it's the FR material which is stipulated. So everything we comply. So I can say that the passengers have been given the vehicle which is the most compliant, at the same time combining the comfort which is required.
Okay.
Okay,
safety,
and we always have believed in a properly engineered coach, and that's what we offer. We just don't build a coach; we build the comfort and we engineer it well. And since it's a well-engineered coach, the customer also gets better operating efficiencies, whether it is on the fuel efficiency or the tire wear. That's what we focus on.
Can you explain? Can you explain a little bit about the efficiency part, and then how it is helping the operator to optimize efficiency and also the TCO part?
Yeah. A well-engineered coach, what happens is it gives a better ride comfort to the customer. Many of the passengers who travel, they experience a better ride comfort if it is a well-engineered coach, and also the tire wear and the fuel efficiency as measured. This again the voice of the customers, where they have always stated that on a similar route, our coaches, the MG coaches, offer better fuel efficiency vis-a-vis other equivalent coaches which are operating with them. So this comes in from well engineered kind of design, which is we call it what we call as the optimized design.
Optimized.
So we just don't put a lot of steel. Like we have used lightweighted material.
I was about asking.
Yeah. So we use in a lot of areas without diluting the safety requirements and the high impact absorption requirements. We have kind of used the best possible lightweighted material and a very well engineered design and optimized design, which gives all of the requirements which meets with the customer on the better cost per kilometer.
Okay, very interesting, very interesting. And from the market point of view, how do you see the comfort travel and the long distance travel coaches evolving over the next 5 years? What are the key trends that can actually propel the growth?
Absolutely. So the bus travel over the last 20 years has extremely evolved extremely well. I mean, I would say people have now looked at travel by road as a good, comfortable with the road network improving, the infrastructure improving. I see a lot of shift to people traveling by bus or by coach, even shunning the cars. Okay. So I see that trend which is expanding, and another very interesting trend I am seeing is a lot of newer operators or newer players coming in, especially the new generation entrepreneurs. Even I can say with pride that a lot of IITians and a lot of techies, okay, they are setting up bus business as a very interesting kind of startup venture. So that shows that that the industry has evolved. From the industry has allowed a lot of newer players, younger generation to get into the bus operations, and of course both of them coexist. The traditional operators who have been there for decades, okay, and who have moved the industry up, and the newer generation which has come in with a lot more ideas to give more fillip to the very seasoned players. So I think it's a good combination of having both the best in class, okay, decades old players in the industry and newer generation coming in with newer ideas. So we have been catering to both these segments of people. Okay, so the requirements of both these segments are varied but very unified, I would say. So both of them want absolutely a very and the best part is that all of them, I've been interacting in the last yesterday and now today, lot of evolution on operators wanting to be compliant.
Okay.
I see the trend extremely well now. I was interacting with, yes, which is extremely good. Lot of change, I would say, where people operators have said like, sir, we want to be having a good compliant coach, following the regulatory requirements. So the industry has evolved quite a bit. I see this trend improving. I see this trend improving, and the industry has enough space with the road network expanding, okay, and people preferring, because typically the bus and the coach travel today gives a last mile kind of comfort to most of the passengers, bringing in, giving them safety as well. So I mean, the industry is here to stay, evolve, and move on. And MG has always strived to be pioneering the initiatives in this direction, actually, for the
Very
industry.
interesting. So, why Prawaas to launch these two buses?
Boki has always been closer to us, and we have been an integral part of Boki. Okay, and the confederation and the members, the kind of support, guidance which they have always extended to us has been right from the first edition till now. Okay, has been extremely overwhelming for us, and we have always been trying to be part of the initiatives of Boki on whenever it was required by them. So this is like I would call it a very, very important congregation for us, and where we have always felt we have to offer something new whenever we have participated, something new to the industry to be offered, and that's the reason we brought the Starz for the launch in the Boki Prawaas edition, this edition of Prawaas. And I'm too happy to be associated with Boki, and of course we'll be there in future editions of Prawaas as well, with something better and what the industry would require.
It was lovely talking to you, Sivakumar.
Thank you.
So much
Thanks,
for
Mr. Murali.
sparing
Thank
your
you.
time.
Thank you. Thanks for your time. Thank you. Bye.